Hey everyone, my name's Dinesharajan Naidu, and today we are going to be learning on how to create file and folder permissions and take a look at the access control list, or ACL for short. Now basically what is file and folder permissions is basically what the user can do to the folder, either to create files, delete files, read attributes within the files, or even edit the files themselves or the folder itself, this folder right here. Now this is a new folder that I have created, and let's take a look at the file and folder permissions. So let's go to properties, right click and go to the properties of the folder and go to security, then go to advanced, and now we can see the users and the access controls of the each user, or the permissions basically. So now we're going to take a look at the one of the users, and as you can see it's grayed out. That means these permissions are inherited. So now how do we control, or how do we edit this user's permissions? We're gonna disable inheritance. So let's disable inheritance, remove all inherited permissions from this object. That's it. So now no groups or users have permission to access the object. However, this owner can, or the owner of the object can assign permissions. Now let's, as us the owner, let's add a user. So let's add the owner itself. The owner itself, which is myself, Dinesh. So let's type in my name. Okay, now check names. This is to check the user, and as you can see, it has found my name and found my user profile. So we're gonna click OK, and yeah, you can see the basic permissions. Basically, this is just a summary of what permissions that you can give to a user. You can either give full control. As myself, I'm the owner of this laptop, I'm the user of this laptop, so I'm gonna give myself full control. Come on, man. So we're gonna show advanced permissions. Now these are basically in-depth permissions of the basic permissions. As you can see, you can traverse the folder, execute file, list folder, read attributes, and much more. You can control from this panel right here. You can even take ownership. Now I'm going to explain that in a bit. Let's first take a look at all these permissions. You can delete subfolders and files, write attributes, read attributes, and this special thing right here, only apply these permissions to objects or containers within this container. So now these permissions will only apply to this container and not just go awry everywhere, go outside of this container. So we're gonna click OK, and now we have created a user, and we didn't really limit the user's permissions because, well, it's the owner, it's me. So but since the owner mainly is an admin, they can control what the user does to the folder or the files within the folder or the subfolders. Basically, this is to limit, this is basically to either limit or grant access to certain users to either modify the file or delete the file or anything that the user intends to do, just to avoid any deletions or loss of information or loss of data. So you can control that. And also the owner, as I did you see before, take ownership. Now basically what that means is that you can change the owner of this folder, of who controls this folder. So now we're going to change it to the administrator. So let's take a look. Administrator, type in the administrator. Do not type in admin, we'll just get an error. So check names. Administrator has found the user profile. So yeah, now the administrator has full access to what? To add users, delete users, or control the permissions of a user. Basically, this is to limit what the users can do within this folder right here. And yeah, let's give an example of a situation. Let's say me, I'm from the IT department of a company and I need to take a look at let's see what department, the accountings department. I need to take a look at a certain folder and need to look at the information within that file folder, and the administrator can either allow me to read the information or even edit the information within that folder, or just deny me access at all. As you can see here, since the administrator is the owner, you can either deny these permissions, that is, these permissions are not available to the user, which is myself. So let's just allow it for now, and basically that's it for this access control list and file and folder permissions. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this has helped you, and maybe it can help you secure your files, or even limit certain people from accessing your private information. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.